Hi, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Diane Amelia Read, and I'm here with my new friend, Daryl Whicker. Daryl and I met through a mutual friend, and in getting to know each other, we realized that his business and my business could dovetail beautifully for just the right person. That person who wants to get out of the debt they have and then build income with a side of fitness and have a whole new business. So we're going to talk with you a little bit about that today. Um, Daryl, you want to get a quick overview of what you do?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you having me on here today, Diane. So I'm Daryl Whicker. I live in North Carolina, and I can work anywhere in the United States. And I help people with their debt. I eliminate all their debt. Some people call me the debt-free Santa.
I love it. What's your? I heard you say once you spread cheer throughout the year.
Yes, I spread cheer throughout the year. So a lot of times when I meet someone for the first time, they'll say, "It's a little early for Christmas, isn't it?" And I'll say, "Well, Christmas all year round at my house."
Love it, love it. Hey, so what is the process for getting started on a debt-free path?
Well, thank you for asking, Diane. And I get that question a lot, I guess, And so what we do is we offer a complimentary debt-free analysis, and it usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour, and there's two different sessions. And so when I make that appointment or we set that appointment, I send over a simple worksheet for the person to fill out. And we help individuals and we also help business owners with business debt.
Oh,
And
wow.
so the first uh, meeting, the 45 minutes to an hour, I'm just I share my screen on Zoom and I type in what they're telling me their debts are and interest rates and things like that. And then I don't have to have any, you know, sensitive information or anything like
Mm.
that. Um, and then on the second appointment, I show what I can do for them as far as how much money I can save them, how many years I can save them. And the program will also calculate how much the investment is for the program if they choose to move forward. And
And then factor that into getting that paid off too.
yes, exactly.
Ah, so okay, I'm hooked. So how does it work?
Well, it's a program that's customized specifically for that person.
Mm.
And so what you do after we get everything set up, if they move forward on the program, um, then we have a coach at the corporate headquarters that actually helps them make sure everything is exactly the way they want it, as detailed as possible or not. Some people don't want it quite as detailed. I think a lot of times it has to do with personalities.
Mm.
And so nobody rushes them through the process or anything like that. But they always have access to me and the corporate coaches from now on. So it's a lifetime program,
Oh, wow.
uh, but it doesn't cost anything extra to kind of like QuickBooks. You have to buy it every 3 years, uh, it's not like that. It's just a one-time investment. And then basically, once they get everything set up, they sign into their account. And of course, I'm always available to help and answer any questions too. And they sign into their account. The program actually tells you what to do and when to do it. So it may say, okay, pay your mortgage today and how much. It will never ever tell you to pay more than what you have. And it's not connected to any bank accounts or anything like that. It's a standalone program that you basically go in and record what you do, and it's dynamic, so it's always working 24/7 on your behalf to get you to zero debt the
Wow.
fastest way possible.
That's interesting. So what is like how fast could I be out of debt?
Well, it depends because everyone has a different financial snapshot.
Mm.
So once we run your numbers, I can share that with the client or potential client, and then we could just go from there.
Could it be like in 6 months? Or would it be like 2 decades?
Well, usually we can help people in as little as 5 to 7 years be completely debt free, including their mortgage, without changing their current lifestyle.
Ooh, that's big. That's big. Now, I have heard of debt consolidation companies. I see them on TV. Is that what this is?
No, it's not. The person is in full control of their money. It's not attached to any bank accounts. What it is the program has over 4.5 million lines of code. So it's always searching the fastest way to zero debt. 24/7 while you're asleep, it's still searching. Okay, how do we get this person out of debt? So did that answer your question?
Totally.
Okay.
Wow. That's that's a lot of code.
Yes, it is, because it takes one person without sleeping to 11 days to count to 1 million.
And well, that's a fun fact. I did not know that.
I don't know if I'd want to do it or not.
I unless you're going for the Guinness Book of World Records, I can't imagine why you would want to.
Yes. And I guess I should add this too. My wife and I just became debt free this year. March 11th was the day we became debt free. And so what we do is we give a guaranteed debt free date. And most people on our program will actually come in earlier. They'll be debt free earlier than what we even guarantee. So we were guaranteed to be debt free the end of this year, and we came in 9 months earlier.
Oh, that's fantastic. That must feel great.
It does. We've already taken a vacation
I
and
can see your smile. Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah,
relief. And so this is where we overlap because I have a business that helps people get healthy, but I also help people build a business helping people get healthy. So there are some things that you might be curious about with that, but that's why it seems like we would overlap so well because while somebody is getting out of debt, they could be building income in a job that they could do pretty much from anywhere in 4 countries that have Wi-Fi.
that's awesome. I totally agree, because a lot of things go hand in hand, and it's all about mindset. And a lot of people don't know that people like you and I exist, that where we can help them in many
Mm,
areas. So I have some questions for you, Diane.
okay,
Did I answer all yours? I mean,
you
was that
did. Yeah, I
okay?
may have more later, but
Okay.
I've got it for now.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. So if I was looking to partner up with you and work with you, um, how do I make money, and how fast can I make that money?
So the structure that I work with is a network marketing structure. And the way we make money is in multiple ways. So, because I work with fitness and nutrition products, one earns a commission when you help a customer connect with that product. Also, it's an all boats rise kind of thing. So, we have something called team volume, and we get paid for team volume. And then as you increase in your rank within the company I partner with, um, you get quarterly bonuses too. So it's I I know that everyone has a different path, and some people, boy, they come right out of the chute and they are making big bucks fast. It absolutely happens and it can happen. But kind of like you were talking about people and their individual circumstances, when I started my business, I was working full time and I simply didn't have the time to devote to building my business as fast as someone else I know who started the same time I did, who significantly younger, still living with her parents, and wasn't working full time. And her business blew up because she had a lot of time and not additional outside responsibilities. So it just depends on your life circumstances. Um, I started my business, crazy, I know, to start a business in fitness the year I turned 60, but my goal is to have it far exceed my retirement income by the time I'm 65. And I am on track.
That's
So I
awesome.
wouldn't call it's not a get rich quick, although the potential is there for doing really well really quickly. Um, I would not call it a get rich quick scheme, which is why I think it dovetails with your program so nicely, because you're inching your way out of debt and inching your way into income, and it would work really nicely.
Yeah, I can see that, and get out of debt much more rapidly because of that.
Actually, you're so right. I hadn't really thought that through, but you're absolutely right.
So I do have a short question, I guess. So how about the support and the guidance, like for someone that maybe is a little, I would say green, or maybe not as seasoned in the network marketing? Is that something that you can help kind of guide people, hold their hand and say, hey, this is what I can do to help and all that?
Absolutely. There is formal training there's structured formal training from the day you start until you're hitting $1 million and then beyond. The the training is always there. There's always something new to learn, and both about network marketing, about and this gets a little deeper, but there's a lot of personal development work that accompanies this job. And so not only are you learning how to build your business, you're learning how to become the woman or man who is strong and confident and capable of running a business. So there's the nuts and bolts of it, and then there's the personal growth that comes along with it. And believe me, there is structure and training and support and camaraderie every inch of the way.
That's awesome, because a lot of times I think people uh, may not put in that self-development
Mm.
time, very much needed. So I'm with you 100%.
Yeah. And it's funny, I knew nothing. I knew nothing about running a business. Well, I knew nothing about network marketing. I knew some about running a business. I certainly knew nothing about running a fitness business when I just dived in. And best decision I ever made.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so we kind of went over the time thing. So if someone just had limited time, you could still help them, but it just depends on how fast they want to go, and how
Absolutely.
fast. Yeah.
We have something called the 4 vital behaviors. And if you can spend 90 minutes a day, but not even 90 consecutive minutes, 15 minutes here and a little pocket there and a pocket there. We just say build it in pockets of time, and it gets done.
Yeah, that's awesome. So my next question is, can I still do this even if I'm not in shape?
In fact, I would argue, I mean, anybody can do this business. And I would argue that you become a more inspiring leader. You start as a more inspiring leader if you say to others, I'm going to do this thing. I've made a decision to get my health on track. Could you do it with me? And it becomes very powerful. If I look at somebody, let's say on social media, and they're popping muscles and they've got six-pack abs, I'm not relating to them in the same way that I am relating to a woman with silver hair who's got flags. That's my tribe. And so I think you just start where you are, be human, be real, and you can you will get healthy. as you are building your business. And that is the super cool part, because this is a job that's got your personal and physical and mental emotional development written into the job description. So kind of awesome.
Especially when you could do it as a tax write-off too.
Right? It's, it just gets better and better. And one thing that I haven't mentioned is something that I didn't expect, and that was all of the friends I've made. And it's crazy because we meet mostly on Zoom, like you and I have met and talked, but we are building businesses together, and the bonds of friendship are real. It's camaraderie, it's love, it's friendship, and it's with people that might be in the UK when I'm in Boston, or they're in California or Canada or even France, where we also do business. The company I partner with is called Team Beachbody, and those are the 4 countries that they do business in. And I have all these super awesome friends. So also for people my age who might not be meeting new people in traditional ways, like with kids in school or in a faith community or whatnot, it's a really great way to just build a whole new network of friends while you're getting out of debt, making money, and getting healthy.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Daryl, if somebody wanted to be in touch with you to learn more about getting themselves out of debt, how could they reach you?
They could reach me through email or my website, or they could call me with my phone number. My website is debtfreesanta.com, and they can schedule right from there if they like. It has a lot of information on there, testimonies and all kinds of different information. And then my email is darylwhicker@gmail.com. It's DARYLWHICKER@gmail.com. And then my phone number is 336-926-1492.
Well, that's great. Well, if you wanted to partner with Daryl, you've got his contact information. And I'm DianeAmeliaRead.com, DianeAmeliaRead.com. You can reach me just through the contact section there, or same, my full name, DianeAmeliaRead@gmail.com. And I don't know, for anybody watching, I hope you work with both of us.
Yes, and thank
Get
you
your,
so much for
yeah,
doing this today, Diane.
my great pleasure. Daryl, it's been fun.
Yes, thank you so much. And
All right. Well,
look forward to our next conversation.
I look forward to it. Thanks again, Daryl.
Thank you. Have a great day.